Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning into my first live stream. I have two people already waiting, Frankie and then Catherine. Hi, 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 hi. I'm just waiting for some few people to join and then we just get started. Hi, 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 hi. Let me know if you can hear me well and let me know if you're on and live and let's get the questions rolling to get started this conversation. Okay. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Abdo Anwar? Is it Anwar? If I'm pronouncing it correct, please give me a thumbs up. If I'm pronouncing your name correct, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for joining. So if I have three people live, watching, kindly like this video and please share with your friends and let's have a very solid discussion. Hi Lydia, I see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hi, Lydia. Thanks for coming. Okay. Thanks so much for confirming my pronunciation of your name. Okay, so I have three people. Let's see if we can reach five people. Then we start. Five people. Then we start. Five people. Then we start. Hi, 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 hi. If you can see me and you are watching this live, kindly like this video and please share with your friends. Let them join. Let us have a good conversation. Today I'm here for you. Hey Lydia, just the question I was going to ask. You've asked me for you. You've asked it for me already. So before we continue, please tell me how your day went and then how was your day? Did you enjoy the fufu? Oh yes! I enjoyed the fufu. It was solid, really solid, really solid. The next time we have to arrange so that I take you there, okay? And then I went to Tequila Global, so she enjoyed herself too. Hey, entrepreneur extra! Oh, I just watched your video you posted. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you hear me, give me a thumbs up. So as you see, the question is before starting a relationship, just like before entering into a relationship. I like discussing these topics because I seem to believe that I have a mission in that space, in the space of relationships, in the space of marriage and all of that. So I'm doing my best to study in the area of relationships. I'm doing my best to study in the area of marriage. But until I'm married, I'll tell you, I'll share more about relationships and marriage. But for now, I'll just share the little knowledge I have with you all. But if you are here, give me a thumbs up. Lydia Esinam. Lydia Esinam. Yes, I would love to enjoy the fufu. One of my favorites. Oh, I see. That's nice. Lydia says she would love to enjoy the fufu. One of her favorites. That's nice. Okay, okay, okay. So tell me how your day went. How was your day? If you're watching me right now, tell me how your day went. How was your day? How was your day? I need to know that first. How was your day? Before we start. How was your day? How was your day? Okay, so tell me, how was your day? How did your day go? What did you do today? Okay, Lydia, I kind of have a problem with starting a relationship all over again. Okay, can you tell us why? Can you tell us why you have a problem with starting relationships all over again? Can you share with us? I'll be glad if you could do that. I'll be glad if you could do that. The whole concept is, well, I'm very keen about foundations, how we start things. I'm very keen about it. And um, I want us to really look at that and see how, by the ideas we will share, the discussion we'll have, we would, be able to come up with some points that we can take home and then be able to use it and see how that will work for us. So if you're here, kindly join. I kind of have a problem with starting a relationship all over again. It's just difficult. It's just difficult starting all over after a breakup, basically. Yes, Lydia. Yes, Lydia. That thing is, it's heartbreaking for many people because I've realized that the reason many people don't want to break up from a toxic relationship is because they are afraid of starting all over again. If you agree with me on that, just give me a yes. But I think the reason but there are many people who are in toxic relationships and they want to break out, but they don't want to break out also because they are afraid they probably would have to start all over again. And one of the notion is starting all over again. I'm not going to know this guy. I'm not going to compromise this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's hard work. But I always would encourage. It is better to break up from a toxic relationship and start all over again than to be in a toxic relationship and probably be hurt, be abused, or be killed. So it's difficult, but it's something worth starting all over again. It's something worth doing all over again. I think it is. So maybe you might want to give it a chance, but you can share your thoughts with me also, and all of that. Because the thing is this: here's what I come to realize that many times, this is what I personally believe, that many times the people who break up with us, I always think and believe that they don't deserve us. Reason, let me give you an example. There was this woman I was talking to sometimes. She has a tattoo on her skin. I asked her, what's the reason for the tattoo? And she told me that the tattoo was for a breakup. And after the breakup that she put on a tattoo. And then and then she herself said, supposing she knew way back that this relationship wasn't worth her time, wasn't worth her while, he wouldn't have, he wouldn't have worried herself about that relationship, whether he's, whether he had a heartbreak or not. I mean, now and then there was nothing to worry about. It felt very childish for her, you know. So I think that starting all over again is the best. I think. Just give yourself chance to be loved again. Just give yourself chance to love again. I think that's just it. It's difficult, but we can try. We can try. We can try. So as you see the topic, before starting a relationship, I want to know how. Did any of you, per chance, perceived how you wanted to start a relationship, how you wanted to be? How, what was your first thought? If you want to, I mean, starting a relationship, what was your first thought? Please share with me. What was the first thing you saw? It's like, did you ever imagine a guy, walking to you in some majestic way and then telling you that, I want to go out with you or let's start dating? Or what was your first thought? It's like some fantasy world kind of thing. So please tell us, what was your first thought? Okay, I'm ready to start once I meet someone. I'm ready to start once I meet someone. Like, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are ready to go out with you. I'm sure that someone has spoken to you. Have you seen that someone? That someone is right there, right under your nose. You probably are seeing that someone as maybe a best friend or a friend, and that's why you are not going in for it. So maybe you should look at that. As I'm sure someone has asked you. I'm sure you've been chatting with a lot of guys, and I'm sure someone has asked you. He's right under your nose. you know, reason I'm saying this is that I want to share this with you. I've come to believe that there's nothing like Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. I've come to just conclude on it. There's nothing like Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. If you are there, there's something like Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. Do you believe that there's something like Mr. Right or Mrs. Right? And is that the notion? Is that the first perspective at which you are starting the relationship? And if I'm meeting a guy, is it I'm meeting Mr. Right or am I meeting Mrs. Right? What's your take on it? Please let me know. Do you believe there's something like Mr. Right or Mrs. Right? Yeah, I have two people, only two people watching. Do you believe there's something like Mr. Right or Mrs. Right? And if you do, tell me why. If you do believe, tell me why. If you do believe, tell me why. Do you believe like there's something called Mr. Right? Adam, are you watching? Adam, are you watching? Oh goodness. Adam, are you watching? If you are watching, give me a comment, oh, please. I don't want the comment in my DM, please. Are you watching, Adam? Hello, everyone. The topic is still on before starting a relationship. Before starting a relationship, and the question I'm asking is that what's the first thing that's on your mind for wanting to start a relationship? It's the question basically is that why do you want to start a relationship, or why are you starting a relationship, or why are you in a hurry wanting to be in a relationship? That's just the question. That's just the question. That's just a question. So why? I want to know why. Like the why and then the how. I'm sure I'm ready to try. Okay. Lydia, are you still here? I think I like calling you Lydia better. Okay, so Adam, if you're watching me right now, I want you to comment. So guys, let me tell you. So there's this friend of mine who just saw the live stream, and then he sent me a message and he's saying that before starting a relationship, get a job. I wish he's here to give me a comment. Adam, where are you? Come and give me a comment. Come and ask that same comment. Let's just talk about it. Why do you think before starting a relationship you must get a job first? Tell me. I want to know. Adam, I have only one person watching. Wow. So there are foundations. There are foundations to things. Everything that is, everything that will be, everything that has been before. There are foundations to them, and I think that before starting a relationship, we must first of all understand. Know the foundation for it. Know the first of all the reason for starting a relationship. We must first of all know the reason for starting for relationship before we start one, because I think that once we know the reason for relationship, when we start one and we are in it, we are not in it for our own personal gain. We are not in it for our own selfish. There's a word. The word I'm trying to get to use. We are not in for our own, selfish gains and all of that. But once we know what a relationship is, and we start one, before we know, once we know what a relationship is before, and we start one, I'm sure we'll be able to manage it well. We'll be able to navigate our way around it very well. But I think that the reason a lot of relationships are not standing and are not flowing well is because many of the people who are in it don't know why they are in it. They don't know what relationship is even about in the first place. Because I've had a chance to ask some few people before I started dating, before I got into a relationship. I've sort of like be on the on a sort of like a survey journey where I was asking people, why are you in a relationship? And then the questions I was getting was like, I love him, I love her, and that's it. But why? Why are you in a relationship? If you love this guy, why are you with him? Why do you claim and call him your boyfriend or your husband? So these are the questions I'm asking. Why? So if you are in a relationship, I'm asking you, why are you in a relationship? Kindly let us talk about it. Before starting a relationship. Before starting a relationship. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. I'm Kwecho and Kwecho Global, and today I've decided to do my first live stream. Hi, 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 hi. Let me know if you are there, and then we just go on. Let me know if you are there. Let me know if you are there. Let me just go on. So before starting a relationship, what are some things you thought about? What are some things you have had in mind? What are some things you were looking at before starting a relationship? And before starting a relationship, what do you know about a relationship? That is what I want to know. Because I believe that what you know about something before starting it is sort of your pillar you hold on to, sort of like the foundation you have for starting the thing you've started. So let me know your starting method, basically. Why and how. I want to just know. Is Frankie here? Frankie was waiting earlier. Was he there? Oh, shit. Is Catherine here? Catherine, I'm here. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. If you're here, let me know before starting a relationship. What's your what's the first thing that comes to your mind before you start a relationship? What's the first thing that comes into your mind? Starting a relationship. What's that first thing that comes into your mind? Hi everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm still waiting. One person. Okay. I'll wait a bit for like 5 minutes. If nobody comes in, let's go. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. If you just join, thanks so much for joining. I'm talking about before starting a relationship. I want it to be quite interactive as possible. So before starting a relationship, what's the first thing you had in mind, or what's your reason for starting a relationship? Before starting a relationship, what's your reason for starting a relationship? Hi, 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 hi. Before starting a relationship, what's your reason for starting one? Hey, where are my people? Where are my people? I have only one supporter. It is well. Say life. I wouldn't say that. Before starting a relationship. Hello, people. Hello, people. Hello, people. Who is there? Anyone who is there? Oh, zero people. Zero people. Zero people. I see. Zero people. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So, like I said, before starting a relationship, you must first of all know what relationship is. And knowing what a relationship is key, is very important to starting a relationship. And then after knowing what a relationship is, that becomes the foundation. That becomes your foundation. Should you start a relationship? Should you be in one? That becomes your foundation. The knowledge you have gained becomes your foundation. Now, it also becomes the pillar you hold on to for regulating your relationship. So, so if you don't know anything about a relationship, how do you think you'll be able to manage a relationship? And when I'm talking about a relationship, it cuts across several things. It cuts across family relationship. It cuts across intimate relationship, business. All of that is key. So but mainly the center is on intimate relationships. You're in a relationship with someone right now. Um, why and how that relationship is? First of all, there are tips. I believe there are tips. There are books on things things I wish I knew before I got married. There are things on temperament and all of that. Those are like some foundational thoughts or some foundational knowledge that helps us be able to know what relationship is all about. What relationship is all about. So we have to know. Hello, everybody. Before starting a relationship, before starting a relationship, what's your way to it? What's your idea to it before starting a relationship? Once again, I'm using this topic because I am keen about relationship. I'm very keen about foundations, how and why we start things. Because I believe once we have a good foundation to something, starting it, managing it becomes, you know, a good way forward for us. But if we don't, we will struggle. If we don't, we will struggle. If we don't, we would have to, you know, go through a lot. So basically, what's your foundational truth or foundational fact for starting the relationship you have started, or starting or being getting into the relationship that you are, getting into? What's your foundational fact? And once again, if you just join, let me give you a quick recap. All I'm talking about is that you have to know what a relationship is. Not to talk about you yourself, but you have to know what a relationship is about. You have to know what a relationship is about. And once you know what a relationship is about, it becomes your foundation. It becomes the foundation you lay or you build before the main thing. It also becomes a pillar you hold on to manage your relationship, to work it out. Because the reason many relationships break is because we mismanage them. Not to talk about character and attitude wise, but you know, it's just what it is. But I mean, character and attitude is just like the next thing we'll look at. But entrepreneurship extra. Hi, Henrietta. Hi, Henrietta. Can you hear me? Hi, Henrietta. Can you hear me? Hello. 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 Henrietta, can you hear me? Hello. If you can hear me, let me know. Please let me know. Okay. Okay. So once again, I'm talking about before starting a relationship. So as we all know, and as we all probably haven't what we haven't thought about or what we haven't looked at, that probably we close blind eyes to, is that before we start something, and to be precise, what we are talking about, the subject, before we start a relationship, before we start a relationship, before the thing, what do you do before the thing? How do you go about it before starting a relationship? That's just what I want to know. So, what is your take? Hello, Henrietta, are you there? Where are all my people? 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 Let me just end it. Just end the live stream. No. Not yet. Okay, so I was hoping to get at least some good number to have this conversation with, but doesn't look encouraging. So I might just have to go off in a bit. But before I go, I want to share these things with you. That relationships are important, components to our lives. Whether romantic relationship, family relationship, or business relationship, they are very instrumental to our existence. Reason being that relationships will always be there. There would always be relationship. You would always meet somebody you have a connection with. You can't deny that. You can't even stop it. No matter what happens, no matter how long you wait before starting the relationship, you will definitely, even if you wait for 1,000 years, you will definitely meet somebody you connect with. You will definitely meet somebody you have as my girlfriend always says, somebody you have that fling with. You always meet somebody you have that feeling with, that maybe they do something you like, there's something about them that is intriguing, that you so fall in love with. It is because relationship is more of a natural thing. It's more of a natural principle that is there. Relationship, I believe, is empowered by love. For a relationship to start in the first place, it is empowered by love. Reason being that love is always seeking to unite people. Love is always seeking to bring people together. So because that principle or that power is there, it cannot be changed. It cannot be it cannot be removed. It cannot be removed. Nobody can dismantle it. Nobody can break it. Not even an enemy to love and relationship. Relationship is a natural thing. We usually see from children. Surprisingly, you see children, like the males and the females. Children like 3 years, 4 years, when they meet each other, and then they start looking at each other some way. They start saying some things to each other in a way. It tells me that these things are natural things. They are fundamental and foundational things that affect everybody. Anybody and everybody will get into a relationship. So we can't change that. So for me, what I've come to know and believe and understood about a relationship is that it's a natural thing. Whether you like it or yes, it's a natural thing. Whether you go to heaven and back, you definitely be in a relationship with somebody. You, even if the person is not a close person or a best people as we think, there will always be that person that would always refer to that. Oh, I know that person. That person is my friend. That person is my something. It is because there is the natural principle that is relationship. There's a natural principle that is relationship, that is governed or empowered by love. And on another side, hate. Hate is also there. That is always to dismantle relationship. Hate is just trying its best to dismantle a relationship, but it's not working. Surprisingly, Just like the question Lydia asked a while ago, a comment Lydia said that she kind of find it a problem starting relationship all over again. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's tough to start a relationship all over again after a heartbreak. But definitely you'll be in a relationship. I mean, I'm even looking forward to the day where Lydia will be in a relationship and hopefully she'll get married. They will know that I'm seeing that I probably will go to the wedding. I'm like, yeah. Because definitely she'll meet somebody. And once she meets the person, because she said it also again that I mean she said I'm ready to try. I'm ready to try it though once I meet someone. So we can't move away from it. We can't deny it. It will happen to us no matter what. So this is how I have settled myself on this subject. Relationship is a natural thing. Relationship is a natural principle that is powered by love. And love, I mean, if you check some videos I spoke about love in some of the videos I did. But there's this powered love, which is agape love, that which we all know that the God kind of love, an unconditional love, that is empowering so many things and everything. Entrepreneurship extra. Oh, are we discussing this? Hi, Henrietta.
Yeah,
Hi,
can you hear
Henrietta.
me, Question?
Yes, I
Can you
can hear
hear
you.
me?
Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. Can you
Huh,
hear
so
me?
what happened? Oh, finally, it's been crazy. Anyway,
How was your day? How was your day?
um,
Tell me.
so what? I don't know what you guys are talking about. What are you guys talking
Okay,
about?
so basically, I'm talking about before starting a relationship. What is your
Yeah.
view? What is your view for starting a relationship? What is that first thing that comes into your mind, or what is the thing that you have pictured about you starting a relationship? And I was talking about before starting a relationship, you must know what a relationship is about before starting it, because once you know what a relationship is about, it becomes the foundation you stand on to drive your relationship, and it also becomes the pillar you hold on to drive your relationship. So the question
So
basically is that,
my reason for going to a relationship. That's the question.
yeah, it's like your reason for going into a relationship. Because I've asked a lot of people why are they in a relationship, and then the reason I get is I love him, I love her. Do you think it's a good reason enough to be in a relationship? Do you think so?
Of course, I think love is important. Love is very, very important. But definitely,
Yeah.
if there's anything we've come to know, over time, love is not enough. You can love somebody so passionately, and then
Yeah.
still do them.
Hello. No. Okay. Okay, so like I was saying, when Henrietta comes back, then she'll share her view with us. So Henrietta, are you back? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you go back
Wow.
to when you
I
started?
don't know.
Where you?
Okay, so I was saying that, of course,
Yeah.
love is very, very important in a relationship, marriage, whatever you call it, partnership, whatever.
Absolutely.
But as we've come to know, love is not enough.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
um, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Please go on. Hello. 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 Henrietta, are you there? I think the network. So like I was saying that relationships are relationship is basically a natural thing. Like I was saying, It's a natural thing, and we can't do away with it. We can't move away with it from it. You know, I wish Henrietta could share her thoughts on the subject with us. So, relationship is a natural thing. We see it in animals. We see animals connecting. It tells you that it's a natural thing. We see, you know, like even trees. We see living things. Basically, every living thing that is has both sides together that always connect. It's just like a seed and a soil. You put a seed in a soil, definitely they fuse together. It's a relationship that goes on between the two of them. They fuse up, the seed dies, and then the soil, empowers the seed that died by whatever chemical, whatever thing that happened. And then the seed grows, it germinates into flower and everything, and just become a big tree. So relationship is a natural thing that we all have to, accept. But the approach, one of the things I've learned and realized about it is that our approach towards relationship is what we have to check. Our approach towards relationship is what we have to check. I think Henrietta was saying something. I wish she could say it. I wish she could share with us. I wish you could share with us. I wish you could share with us, because I'm going to say something right now. And then, so like I was saying, relationship, as it being a natural thing, there's a you know there's an approach towards it, and the approach is where we all fall short in. The approach is where we all fall short in. But even if, because yeah, I mean, check it. People don't just people don't just wake up and then they're in relationship with people. Something pulls them to it. Something attracts them to it. So it tells you that we can't do away with our relationship. Like I said, relationship is empowered by love, and a relationship is a natural thing, and we can't do away with it. So yeah, the approach towards it, the approach can be in a place of character and attitude and personality, like how we see ourselves. How we see ourselves is key to even entering into a relationship. How we think of ourselves is key to entering into a relationship. You know. So yeah. Oh, I wish Henrietta is able to share. I wish Henrietta is able to share. Linda. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining. So basically, we are talking about before starting a relationship. If you have any take, like why you start a relationship, if you have any ideas to share with us, kindly let us know. Before starting a relationship, what is the first thing? What is your reason for starting a relationship? If you have any idea, kindly share with us. If you like, I can kindly use this link. If you want to be in the stream, kindly use this link to join. Hi, Linda. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Give me a yes. And if you want to be in this stream, kindly use this link to join. So basically, I'm talking about before starting a relationship, you must know why. You must know, if not everything. All right, great, great. So, what I'm talking about is that why do you want to, why are you in a relationship or why are you starting a relationship? So, before you start a relationship, you must know what a relationship is about. And I'm talking about intimate relationship. You must know what it is about. Because if you know what it is about, it becomes your it becomes your foundation. It becomes the pillar you hold to help you manage and regulate your relationship. Oh, I think Linda is off. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. Can you hear me?
Hi. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So tell me, how was your day? How did your day go?
Oh, I can hardly hear you. The line is distorted.
Okay. I'm asking, how was your day? How did your day go?
It was great and awesome.
Okay. Well, I've not seen a video of you in a while. What's happening? What's going on?
Everything was fine. I was just indoors.
Okay. I mean to say that I've not seen a video on your channel. What's happening? I've not seen you posted a video on your channel for a while now. What's happening?
Mm, you see, I'm writing my projects in school. I'm currently in my final year, so
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
I've been quite busy doing my assignments and then writing my projects. That's why.
okay, okay. That's great. That's great. So what I was basically talking about, and as you can see from the title, is that before starting a relationship, and I was asking the question, why, why do you want to start a relationship, or why are you in a relationship? My whole point basically is that before you start a relationship, you must know what a relationship is about. Reason being that I am keen at having the right foundation for whatever thing that you do. So
Mhm.
just by this, because like I know, if you know what a relationship is about and you are in one, it will help you, or it become the foundation that you've built on your relationship on. It becomes the pillar you hold on to drive your relationship. So kindly share your thought with us. Let's know what you also think about a relationship. And
Okay. You see, other people might have their reasons for being in a relationship, but to
yeah,
me, if I'm entering into a relationship, I know loneliness kills, and then there are times you might want to speak to somebody, or you might want to share ideas with somebody. You might have guys who are friends, okay? You just share ideas with them, and then they will also give you ideas about whatever they have and what have you. But it's different when you are in a relationship, okay?
Okay.
And then
Okay.
you get into a relationship. If you don't get to know the person, how are you going to get married to the person?
Hmm.
Probably everybody wants to get married and then have a family. So you
Hmm.
get into the relationship and then you study each other, you build your life together, and then you're good to go forever and ever till death do you apart.
Okay. So like I'm saying, have you ever thought about have you ever thought about why you want to be in a relationship? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever asked yourself that question?
No, not really. Not really.
Okay. That's just basically what I'm trying to um I'm trying to find out, because then
Yeah.
because it also comes down to what I asked some people who are in a relationship, that why are they in a relationship, and all the answer I get is oh, Henrietta, oh, Linda, please hold on a second. Henrietta is asking, so today I was gonna eat fufu, and then Henrietta is asking if I went for the fufu. Yes, I went for the fufu. It was solid, and I brought some back home. All right. So I was just basically asking some people why are they in a relationship, and all the answers I get is I love him, I love her, and my question is that all? So what if that love you are claiming you love the person fades? Because people who break up, they love each other once. So
Yes.
you know, like why? That's my question. Why?
Mm, you see,
So yeah,
we don't understand love. The thing love, the word love, we don't understand it. That is how
yeah,
come if someone breaks up with somebody and then you see that they'll be fighting each other or they'll become enemies. And then if someone
yeah,
says that I loved you
mm,
and then I want to be with you,
yeah,
I'm sure even if someone dies, a partner dies, you shouldn't marry again until you also die. But this is the
mm.
situation. If a partner dies, the person goes ahead to get married to another person again. That is it. So why is there love? It is only God who loves us. And then I believe that we don't understand the word love.
So
That is my opinion.
in this case, if I should ask you, would you say that love is love is what for you? What is love for you?
Well, in my generation, I don't believe in love.
Hey, why? Why don't you believe in love?
In our generation, I don't believe in love because
Okay,
I don't see the reason why someone would tell you I love you and then the person will go ahead and then tell another woman I love that person and then it still continues. So why is there love? There is no love. So I don't believe in
I
it.
see. I see. Because earlier,
Yeah.
before you joined, I also made a point that um, relationship is a natural thing, and I'm sure you can attest to it.
Mhm.
Relationship is a natural thing, and it's a natural principle that
Yeah.
is like there's nothing we can do about it, whether we like it or not. We'll definitely be in relationship, be in a
Mhm.
relationship with someone somehow.
Yeah.
And what I believe relationship is about is like two people unifying, coming together to either achieve a goal or do something or achieve a project or something. You see, and I think that
Yeah.
yes, since relationship is a natural thing and it's a natural principle and there's all that to it. I believe that relationship is empowered or powered by love. That's what I shared earlier. But that's what I'm trying to understand right now. Once you said you don't believe in love in our generation, that's what I'm a bit confused about. You know.
Mhm.
So if you can just share with us briefly, like why you think you don't believe in love in this our generation and time.
The reason why I don't believe in it is you meet a guy, you be with a person, you love each other, and then what have you. But the person will
Mm,
still have eye for another woman. In
mm.
fact, other women, not one, other women. You understand? So where is the love? And I'm sure if the person had loved you, he would have been with you, but he wouldn't have
Are
gone in
you
for other women as well.
so? Are you saying that
You get it?
somebody having an eye for somebody, but somebody could have an eye for somebody, but that does not necessarily mean the person loves the person.
Not not only having an eye for somebody, but rather going into a relationship with other women.
Okay, I get that.
You understand?
I
And
get that.
telling them that you love them.
But
So it means you're just.
don't you also think that
Pardon me.
don't you also think that that could be a character issue or an attitude issue? Don't you think that could be?
No, it's not character or attitude issue, because somebody will tell you that I need a girl who's a bad girl, and then you are
Mm.
so calm, you're so timid. Can you imagine? So this has got nothing to do with
Who would
character
ever
or
ask?
something. The
Which
person says I
man?
need a bad girl.
Which
You are
man?
so
Which man would
timid, you
ever?
are so calm.
Which man would ever ask for a bad girl? Yeah, I've not seen any man asking for a bad girl before. But anyway, that's just by the way. That's just by the way. But then also, I think that if you are looking for a bad girl and you get a timid girl, I think you can help that timid girl become that bad girl that you are looking for, or not. You don't believe that?
Well, that is to them. You understand? That is to the guys or the men, because that is what they want. So we just have to leave them to do whatever they want.
I
You
see.
understand? And then, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to be a bad girl because of a man, what a man is saying.
Yeah,
No, I just want to be me.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for joining the stream.
You're
So, if you
welcome.
have any like last words to share with us before starting a relationship, kindly do if you have any last words to share.
Okay, me, what I would say is before you get into a relationship, make sure you are ready for whatever comes, because I wouldn't want a situation whereby a woman will get into a relationship with a guy, and then later on it will turn the other way around, and then the person will be so hurt to the extent of killing herself or doing something bad to herself. Okay, so that is it.
That's great. Thank you so much for sharing this. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. If you are global, see, I would say before entering into a relationship, you should first think of companionship. Wow. That is just it. That is just it. That is just it. You should first think about companionship. Yes, companionship is one of the solid reason for a relationship. A friend of mine told me, how can there be a relationship without companionship? That's what he said. Can there be a relationship without companionship? I think companionship is not that I think companionship is one of the key component, key reasons for starting a relationship, and we must really look at that. We must really look at that. Companionship is one of the reasons for starting a relationship. You are looking for a partner who is your friend, someone you talk to, someone who would help you develop yourself, become better version of yourself, someone who will be able to look at you in the eye if there's any feedback, to give you a genuine feedback without any strings attached, without any emotions attached, without taking offense. That is like companion, somebody who you would talk to anytime. When you're in trouble, you can call that. You know that when I call this person, I can rely on this person. This person will answer the call. This person will, be there for me. That is companionship. Somebody who won't treat you like the way others treat you. Somebody who would understand you. That is like, okay, Global. Thank you so much for that powerful point. Thank you so much for that powerful point. You must first of all think about companionship before starting a relationship. You must think about companionship, and I think I agree. I agree because how can there be how can there be a relationship without companionship? How can there be one? There's also companionship also has a ship song. There's relationship and companionship. They work together. Thank you so much, Ike Global, for sharing that. So yes, relationship is powered by love. And once there is that, it makes it a thing that would definitely and will always happen. We can't do away with that. Thank you so much, Akuya Global. Thanks to everyone who joined. I think Henrietta is trying to share something, but glitches a bit. Henrietta, if you are watching me and you can hear, you can join. Let's have your opinion on the subject. Let's have your opinion on the subject. Wow, I really love this. I would say before entering into a relationship, you should first think about companionship. That is solid. That is solid. So yes, just look at the word relationship. It's two words put together. Relationship, relationship. It's two words put together. Think about it. It's just like getting into a boat or a ship traveling on the sea. It's just like that. And in a boat or in a ship, there's a captain. How is it? How are you going to drive the boat? So relationship. So that's just basically what I'm saying. The captain and the passengers in the ship makes this whole thing like what it is. It's like relationship is a journey. It's a journey. Just like Linda said a while before she left. Before entering into one, you must be prepared for what comes. And I think that relationship also, people who are solid in relationship are people who, you know, they they are solid in themselves. They understand, the intricacies about life and what goes on and what doesn't. Yeah, so it's a journey, and you must be prepared for it. You must personally decide to be prepared for it. Because if you don't decide to be prepared for it, then when it comes and something hits you, then yeah, there you probably collapse. So you should be prepared for it. Just like going to buy a car and you don't know anything about cars. You're not even ready for what may come. I mean, should the car collapse? If you're in a relationship and something happen, will you run away or you be in it to fix it? I so love this. I would say before entering into a relationship, you should first think of companionship. Wow. Wow. So, like I said, thanks for joining. I have two people watching. And if you just joined, I'm talking about before starting a relationship. Why? 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 Why did you or why do you want to be in a relationship before starting a relationship? Why? Because I've asked some people before I even started doing this topic, I've asked some people this question: why are you in a relationship? And the answer I get is, I love him, I love her. That's just it. He's my boyfriend, he's my girlfriend. That's just it. But I ask again, that is that all there is to it? If all there is to being in a relationship is I love him, I love her, what happens next? What is the plan? What is the way forward? You know, and I've had some few comments from Lydia Esinam, and some few comments from Henrietta. And a while ago, Linda came to share her thoughts with us, and then Ikea Global just shared her thoughts with us as well. So yeah, like I said, relationship is a principle. Relationship is a natural thing, and it is powered by love. And love always seeks to unify people. Check it. In our day in and day out, we meet people every day. We end up becoming friends with people every day. It's a natural thing that we have to look at, and we have to consider. We have to agree on it. That is it. We have to agree on it, because you might go out tomorrow or today, sit in a bus, and you get somebody talking to you. You can't say, "Hey, no, 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 no." You can't say that. You can't do that. So we have to accept it ourselves. I think once we do that, we seem to have some freedom. Do you agree with me? Once you accept something, you have some freedom with it. You have some liberty with it. It's like, I know that relationship is a natural thing. And once I know it's a natural thing, once I accept it gives me some freedom, some peace. So when it comes, or when I encounter one, I'll just be able to know how to go about it, and how to manage it, and then work it out. I'll close in a bit. I'll close the stream in a bit. But before I go, I want to share this with you. One thing Dr. Miles Monroe said that blesses me all the time. He says that what you mismanage, you will lose. What you mismanage, you will lose. So if you mismanage a relationship, you will lose it. Do you agree? What you mismanage, you will lose. So if you mismanage a relationship, you will lose it. And how do you be able to not mismanage something so that you don't lose it? How do you do that? How do you do that? What you mismanage, you will lose. What you mismanage, you will lose. And I asked the question, how are you able to not lose something? How are you able to manage something? It's when you know about the thing. It's when you have a knowledge about it. It's when it becomes something you understand. And understand simply means comprehension. It's just like understanding simply is just like relation. Be able to how to relate with something, and that is all there is. That's all there is. So, lastly, finally, I'm closing on this. We'll come back again to have this topic again, and then see how we can take it from here. But before I go, I want to leave you with this. It says that by wisdom a house is built, by understanding it is established, by knowledge all the chambers are filled with precious and pleasant riches. So I believe that for you to be able to have a solid relationship, you must have wisdom to build it. Before you are able to manage and start a solid relationship, you must have the understanding for it to be established, and then the knowledge for your chambers to be filled with precious and pleasant riches. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a pleasure having you all join, those who came in and left. And I'm sure moving for those who watch later, it's been a pleasure. It's been a solid pleasure for having this live stream for the first time. Thank you so much. And thanks, Equia Global, for staying on it throughout. I truly appreciate it and I love you. Bye bye.